We would like to ask you to give us an insight into your life and tell us something on the current situation. Which of your stories is worth being told about the pandemic?
Lifestyle is what makes up the text of our lives. This is the true and main part of civilization, such as family issues, marriage style, type of housing, type of clothing, consumption patterns, type of food, type of cooking, linear entertainment, language issue, business, our behavior at work, at university, at school, in political activities, in sports, in the media at our disposal, our behavior with parents, spouses, children, friends, bosses, subordinates, police, government officials, behavior with the enemy and strangers, our behavior in travel, in cleanliness and purity. So lifestyle means the art of living right in different situations, and we have the helm of our lives in different situations so that we can steer our family and social life in unsafe storms to the safe shore. Corona's impact on people's lifestyles since the outbreak of coronary heart disease in Iran, people's lifestyles have also changed. Corona's special circumstances require us to have a certain lifestyle. Corona has strongly influenced many kinship relationships, even such as the peace of the womb. Changes in type of marriage, changes in consumption patterns, changes in type of food and cooking, closure of university and schools, and fundamental changes in the types of presence in offices and others that were inevitably necessary to provide services in accordance with the points of the health officials, that advice to be present at work, and the change in the type of entertainment is all due to Corona's work on lifestyle changes these days compared to before Corona's prevalence. In addition to its harms and risk to communities, Corona has had some positive outcomes to our lifestyle too. These include hygiene when shopping, cooking, reducing and reasonable consumption of clothing, leisure use, and other things that were less important during non-COVID-19 days. Study various books, doing backward work, reduction of traffic, mercy using the phone and cyberspace, being with a family, saving time, reduce unnecessary expenses in life, the indescribable struggle of the medical staff, online shopping for essential items of life, promoting public care in the community, participation in spontaneous jihadi activities, postponing claims, exercise at home, improving the level of personal hygiene, arresting the weak, forgive the rent, teaching and learning through cyberspace, pay attention to the elderly, sacrifice and preference of others over themselves. Corona's negative effects on lifestyle, in addition to the positive effects that the coronavirus has had on people's lives, the virus has had many negative effects on people's lifestyles, of which I find worthy to mention. Decreased uterine proliferation and closure of family travel. More and more cyberspace dominates life. Talk to each other at intervals. Closure of many religious and cultural centers such as mosques, religious delegations, theaters, cinemas, and stadiums. Hoarding of essential necessities by some families. Travel ban. Increasing family and marital differences. Damage to some jobs. Being forced to stay in a house that has limited space. Constantly listening to the news of Corona's epidemic, which in some cases leads to boredom, anxiety, worry, and even panic in people. Lastly, also increased physical and mental illnesses such as depression, anxiety, fear, shortness of breath, and increased heart rate.